Welcome to Cindy's Creative Inspirations. I'm Cindy Echtona, owner and designer at StampingScrapping.com. Today I'd like to show you how to make this beautiful card using the new Spellbinders cut, fold, and tuck dies, and also the Parisian Accents from Spellbinders. So let's get started. First of all, in the cut, fold, and tuck dies, you have 3 dies. I'm using the large one and the medium one, and I've already cut them in my grand caliber to save time. The large die comes out very easily, so we're going to start with that one, but I do want to share with you my little tip for the medium and the small one, and that is using, and you saw how easy that popped out, wax paper. So if you place a layer of wax paper into your die first, and then your paper, when you cut and emboss, it will pop right out of your die, which is a lot easier than trying to get it out by poking or using a toothpick. My favorite tool to get it out is the Quick Cuts Quicker Poker Picker Upper. Say that 5 times fast. But it has both a poke end, so you can actually poke into these, and it also has a broad tip end, so when you're working with the dies, you're able to get right underneath and lift or go in from the back side. So a couple tips. Now with these, you always want to use double-sided paper for the most beautiful effects, and so I have double-sided paper here, and this is how fun these are to use. All you do is fold them back. And the reason they're called cut, fold, tuck is because you cut them, then you fold them, and then you tuck them. So as you are folding, if you tuck it underneath the one before, you can fold them all and then tuck, or you can do it one at a time. But that is what creates your beautiful, beautiful pattern with these new dies. So I'm going to finish folding them, and then I will finish tucking them. So now we're going to tuck them quickly underneath. And that is what our pattern looks like, which is the base here. Now for the smaller one, instead of using it this way, I actually flipped it over so I could have contrast, and you're going to do the exact same thing. To save time, I've already done that, and here it is finished. So now when you layer them, you have the beautiful contrast between the 2 colors. So let me show you how I created this background and also this ribbon accent here. With the Parisian Accents, you get a long border die here, and you need to cut 2 of them. So I have 2 of them cut. Once you get 2 cut, then you lay them together like this, and then flip them over and run a line of score tape down the back side to hook them together. Then you're able to cut them, and this one's already cut so you can see, and when you cut them, I always take the scissors and I just make sure that these little corners are rounded so it looks like the opposite one. And then you can take your ribbon and the neat thing about this is it tucks right under these, and then run your ribbon all the way through. And as you run it through, tuck it underneath so it shows through. And that is what you get here. There's the purple, and then there is the green, and I use both colors for accent. At the bottom, I tied a bow. Then what you do is you attach it using peeling off the piece of score tape back here, right directly to the front of your card. So now let me show you how I made my back to my cut, fold, and tuck medallion. That is also another die in the Parisian Accent set, which is this one right here. You need to cut 4. And now this is just simply interlocking right here, just like this, and that interlocks for your beautiful background. And then you're going to do it to this one here. And then you take your fourth one, and of course you have to interlock it on both edges. There and here. And then secure the back either with a little bit of glue or score tape, and then place it on the front of your card. And then you are able to add your cut, fold, and tuck. And then for my second layer, I actually pop dotted the back for dimensions. So when you look at my card here, you'll see that it is dimensional and pop dotted. So now I'd like to show you my little corners here. And what those are is another die in the Parisian Accents, and it looks just like this one, and you end up with two corners like this. I took a little bit of ink and inked my sponge dauber, and then just touched the tip of these for purple, so it added contrast onto the back of my white card. With these, you take the corner, and all you do is tuck them over, just like that. Now you can also tuck them, if you're working with a bigger card, you can tuck them like this and have the accents stick off more too. But I only had a little space, so that's why I did it like this. So now here, to finish off my card, I added white pearls here, and then I custom colored my pearls for here. And what I did with that was I just took my pearl sheet, and I found a Copic marker, which is actually V28 eggplant, and I colored each one using the brush tip of the marker to finish off my card. So that's how simple and fun this card was to make. I hope I've inspired you to grab both the new cut, fold, and tuck and the Parisian Accents and make some beautiful, beautiful designs. Happy creating. Thanks for watching. All of these items can be found on stampingscrapping.com.